Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Executing My Alexis Ministries, Transparent Transformational Tuesdays. I am your host, Ashley D, filling in for Alexis K. And as she will often say, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And in order for us to live transformational lives according to the will of God, we have to let the light shine in and be transparent about some of the issues and struggles that we deal with as Christian believers. So, me is talking about the fruit of the Spirit, patience, this week. And so before we even dive in, I want to define patience for you. Patience is defined as the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Let me repeat it for the folks in the back. Patience is defined as the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. So let's talk. Patience was not my virtue, okay? In my early 20s, even up to now a little bit, I'm still growing. Thanks be unto God, I am still growing in patience, but I am a whole lot better than what I used to be. Business wise, I didn't have a lot of patience. I am a very, I like to plan. I'm a very calculated person, hence I'm an accountant. So I like to plan things out to the T. I know I can't plan for absolutely everything, but with the way that I plan, I really do try to take into account every little situation, every little scenario, so all things will flow properly and I can make it to my end goal. But I could not necessarily apply those same principles with my personal life. So if I be 100% transparent, ladies, oftentimes the age of 30 is our common goal for when we're going to get married, when we're going to get settled down, have children. And as you all know, that didn't go that way for me. And for a long time, it's something that I really had trouble with. I had a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of moments where I was just angry, I was hurt, I was upset when things didn't go as planned. And it wasn't until maybe 4 to 5 years ago where I was able to transition my posture. I was able to shift my posture into no longer being angry or upset about how things were going as far as my love life. So I had begun to accept the timing of God and say, God, whatever your will is for my life, whatever you would have for me, if that means I need to wait a little bit longer, that's what I need to do. I need to be patient. And so as time went along in my life, I began to understand more of why I have been sitting in the waiting seat. And the two reasons why the Lord has allowed me to sit in the waiting seat this long was, number one, was because he was still cultivating me. I'm still on the potter's wheel. Hey, we're all still on the potter's wheel where we're being cultivated, we're being stretched, we're being molded, we're being shaped into actually what he wants us to be. And some of the things that we're petitioning God for, we may not actually be 100% ready as we thought we were for those things. So I realized that there are some things that God is still stretching me about. He's still cultivating me about. He's still molding me to be in order for me to receive what I have been petitioning him for. And then the other reason why I have been in the wait to see, if I'm 100% transparent, is because I'm realizing that the things that I'm petitioning him for, he's actually trying to give me more than what I had petitioned him about. And that's just how great God is. God always supersedes what we ever petition him for. And so because of those two discoveries, because of those two things that I was able to realize and that he has revealed to me, I have been able to be comfortable with sitting in the waiting seat. So today, I want you to be transparent enough with yourself to identify the areas of your life where you have been the most impatient. Okay? I know that's a little challenging because it requires you to really take a step back and really breathe and really take out time to really figure out the areas where you just don't have the most patience. If something don't go as planned, you immediately gonna put your hand on the wheel, because oftentimes we say, Jesus, take the wheel, please. But then we still got our hand on the steering wheel. We're still trying to stir in the directions that we feel like we need to be on in order to reach that particular goal, dream, or aspiration. So I need you to take out time to identify the areas where you are the most impatient and shift your posture into patiently waiting on the Lord. When I was preparing for this, the scripture Psalm 27:14 came to my spirit. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. God will give you the strength that you need in order for you to continue to wait on him. And when I want you to keep this in mind, when you choose to be impatient, you're basically telling the Lord that you don't trust him. So if you really trust him, if you really have faith in him, start operating in the virtue, the fruit of the Spirit, patience. Be patient. Know that the Lord has your best interest at heart. So on this beautiful Tuesday, be patient. Wait, I say, on the Lord. He will give you what you need when you need it. You just got to be ready. He's still cultivating you, and he's going to give you more. I promise you, he's going to give you more that you ever asked or thought about. So today, again, I challenge you to take out intentional time to identify the areas of your life where you have been patient, and shift your posture into being patiently waiting on the Lord for him to do exactly what he said he's going to do and what he promised that he's going to do for your life. So I hope something was said to encourage you on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Thank you so much for tuning in into Executing My Ex's Ministries Transparent Transformational Tuesdays with your host, which is myself, Ashley D. I love you, and I want you to operate in patience. God bless you.